Thanks Self-Record University for sponsoring this video. It's your man Alex, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you a full-fledged beard grooming tutorial. So I'm going to be trimming my 6-month-long beard, right? The Leonidas beard, looking like the great Spartan that once was. So I was Leonidas, and now I'm Leo. So to get started with the beard trim, I'm using the number 3 guard with the lever open, and I'm just going in and removing all of the bulk, right? So to make things easier with the actual fade, because basically what I'm going to do is give myself a nice beard fade and then trim everything else up, like my mustache, eyebrows, and so forth. So going through, using the number 3 guard lever open, I'm debulking everything to kind of clean up the area around my beard, just to make it a little bit easier to go in with the other guards and start the fading process. So now I'm going in with my trimmer and putting in basically like a bald line going down the sides of my cheeks. This is going to be the first guideline, and then from this point on, I'm going to be doing roughly 1/2 inch guidelines moving forward, and then gradually making it from kind of like a skin fade, like a self haircut skin fade, but on my beard. So I actually was thinking, and doing it like this, right? Giving yourself a beard fade, just like I'm doing in today's video, is actually the exact same steps that you would give yourself for an actual fade on like your hair, right? The sides and back, like an actual, like a mid fade or a high fade. Same exact guard sequence, same exact principles apply. The only difference is you're going, instead of going up your head, you're going down your face, right? So same thing, but just for your beard. But ultimately, you know, this is a very, very simplified way to do it. And I think if you're skeptical to cut your own hair, right, you've never done it before, I think practicing the techniques on your beard might actually be a really good way for you to get used to the clippers and the mirrors and so forth, and the lever positionings, and just figuring out how to properly fade. So then you can then jump over to actually giving yourself a fade on for your haircut. So I think that's a nice tip for you guys, is to practice like a beard fade if you have, you know, facial hair to cut, and then go ahead and, after you feel like you've mastered the beard fade, go ahead and try and do an actual fade on your head. So I'm not sure if you've noticed or not, but the guideline sequence that I'm using is very, very simple to remember. Okay, I'm going in sequential order with the guards. So you can see I've been going every single guideline that I put in, I'm always using with the lever open, right? So let's say I'm going in order. So 1/2 guard, and then 1 guard, and then 1.5 guard, and then 2 guard, right? So I'm going in sequential order of the guards. And for each guideline, always start with the lever open. And then when you want to remove the hard line, just gradually close the lever, right? Put it halfway, then put it closed, and then you can remove the hard line. So for me, I personally like to have the most amount of hair by my chin and shorten it by my cheeks and just gradually make it longer towards my chin, right? The goal usually is to elongate your face, and by doing that, right, by leaving the hair longer by your chin and gradually shorter as it goes up your face, you would then in turn elongate your face, which, you know, if you could ask majority of people, I would assume that they would say that, you know, longer faces are a little bit more attractive. It just looks a little bit better for the most part than, you know, some beards, right? It's different for everybody, but for me personally, you know, I've got short hair on top, so my goal with this beard fade is to elongate my face as much as possible, and by doing that, I need to leave the most amount of hair by my chin and make it as short as possible by my cheeks. And also, you guys, if you haven't already, I'm also on Instagram and TikTok at Alex Kouras. I started posting daily shorts as well. So on top of like the main videos and whatnot, I also have extra shorts that I take from the weekly podcast. So definitely check out my Instagram and TikTok. Also subscribe to the channel if you're new. Before we continue with the video, I want to thank today's sponsor, Self Haircut University. The goal of SHU is to help you overcome your self-haircut fears and become an expert self-haircutter in less than 6 months. Learning this skill set will save you $1,000 to $3,000 per year for the rest of your life. Because we all know barbershops today are getting more and more expensive and taking up too much of our meaningful time. Within 72 hours of joining SHU, I will personally be hosting a coaching call with you directly to discuss a plan of action to get you started on the right track. With over 100,000 followers across all platforms, video testimonials, and 14 years of self-haircut experience, there's no better person with more passion than myself to guide you through this self-haircut journey. Click the first link in the description to start today. Thank you, Self Haircut University, for sponsoring this video. And so now I'm going in with my trimmer and giving myself a clean line going around my neck. A lot of people mess this up and kind of go too high, right? You kind of have the line right above your chin, and then that kind of makes your jaw look a little bit smaller. So again, I'm trying to elongate the face, make the jaw look a little bit stronger. So in order to do that, you need to lower the line a little bit. So maybe like ½ an inch above your Adam's apple is where I usually put the line. And just kind of go all the way around and make sure that the upper portion by the corner of the line, the bottom line, is right around the edge of your jawline, right? So right around the bottom of the ear, right underneath the edge of the jaw. So right above the Adam's apple, right around the jaw. And then in terms of the line itself, right, the angle that the line should be symmetrical or parallel to the upper line by your cheeks. Right, so if you can see right now, I'm going in with the straight blade and just going in and cleaning up the line. But you can see as soon as I finish with the upper line, you can see that the upper line by my cheeks and the line on my neck, right, the same line, the first line that I just finished cutting, they're parallel, right? You want those two lines to run parallel, the one on your cheek and the one on your jaw. Those lines, if they run parallel, that means you did a good job. So that's really the key when it comes to lining up your beard, is making sure that they're parallel, because obviously you don't want one to be really straight and whatnot, and then let's say the jaw line is like curved or whatnot. It just won't look as symmetrical, and obviously you want it to look symmetrical so it looks a little bit more appealing. So moving forward, I'm just using my trimmer, going in and cleaning up the little hairs underneath my lips, and then I'm grabbing the 1.5 guard and cleaning up the hairs by my mustache, closing my eyes because the hairs like to jump out of the clipper blade and smack me in the eye. So I gotta close my eyes with this and do what I can to keep on pushing. So ultimately, just using the trimmers, lining everything up, making sure all the lines are straight, cleaning everything up to make it look nice, and yeah, making it as nice of a beard trim as possible. Now this part's a little bit optional, but I prefer to cut the hair that connects the mustache with the beard. I just think personally it looks a little bit better on me. I'm not too big with the goatee. It's not my preferred type of facial hair. But then I also like to go ahead with my scissors and trim up my eyebrows. It's definitely necessary if you have any longer hairs that overlap. Probably once a week, I think is a little bit is necessary. But here's the before, roughly 5 to 6 months of having the Leonidas beard. It was really awesome, but now that I'm growing my hair out on top, I think it's time to cut the beard and give myself a nice beard fade. But if you guys did like this video, make sure you leave a like and share this video with a friend. Also, if you like today's video and you want to see more videos like this, I also do self-haircut tutorials, men's grooming, ultimately just videos that are designed to help you save time, save money, and become more of a self-sufficient person. So if you like that, make sure you click the subscribe button, click on the notification bell as well to never miss a new video, and also check the links in the description down below to join Self-Haircut University and learn how to cut your own hair at a faster pace. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace!